it hurts me. It hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings truly. I promise you it hurts my feelings. This was the worst decision that Kentucky ever made. This was not a win-win situation. This was a lose situation for us, a win-win situation for Arkansas. I'm from here, Paul, so nobody can tell me about Kentucky basketball. My mother cheerleaded for Kentucky. My father played football for Kentucky. No, I'm not giving out any names or anything like that, but at the same time, it's facts, no fiction. So I know about Kentucky. Name one coach besides Adolph Rupp that has won multiple championships every year. You can't. How can you? You can't. What Cal has done economically for this city and for this state, it's unbelievable. It won't ever be done. Kentucky does not deserve another coach, period. Another good coach, because who wants to take on that pressure? Who wants to take on that job of all that pressure? If every coach, and Paul, you know, once that announcement was made, every coach in the United States looked at that announcement and they were like, "What is Kentucky doing?"
But let me offer this to you, Joe. Remember, Kentucky made the decision 2 weeks ago to remain with Cal. They didn't run him off. He knew his time was short.
No. But this is what I'm saying, Paul. Yes, they did, but I'm talking about before him, after, when he lost. See, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, so nobody can tell me as far as what they didn't do to Cal. They put so much pressure. The fans did. The fans put so much pressure on Cal. It was like, okay, why not make that decision to leave? As far as
as a Kentucky fan, what do you make out of losing in the first round 2 straight years? Listen, I understand what you said, but that's fairly that's embarrassing.
No, but I'll tell you this, Paul. I'll tell you this. Okay, after 2012, they lost in the NIT. They lost in the first. I was at the SEC.
No, listen. I am well aware, as everyone is, of Kentucky's resume. I'm also well aware that there are countless coaches, including the one he's about to replace, whose record in the last 5 years was far superior to John.
But the thing about the accolades they put away, how many pros does he put?
Joe, what does it matter? What does it matter?
It matters a lot.
How?
It matters a lot.
How does it matter when all you do is replenish the roster with more players that can't win big games?
Let me ask you this. Okay, so let me ask you this. So what's bigger, college basketball or the NBA?
Well, that's not even a legitimate question. The question is.
Yeah, it is a legitimate question.
Well, no, we're not. I'm not. We're not sitting here talking about the NBA. I know how much bigger the NBA is, but what we're talking about is the University of Kentucky, which had become.
The NBA from Kentucky. That's Cal. Those are Cal's players.
Okay. And how does that? And tell me how that helps Kentucky.
Kentucky a lot economically, but
no, it doesn't.
Nobody was focused on Kentucky. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I just took.
Joe, I don't know how old you are, but Kentucky basketball has been big since the 50s, 40s, 50s. Come on.
I'm 47 years old, Paul. Trust me, I'm from here. Nobody can tell me about it. But this is what I'm saying. This is how big it is. So I took my dog. Just listen. Let me just tell you this story. I took my dog to the Drake concert, probably like about three weeks ago, and nobody knows this unless they was at the show. Drake said the reason why he came here, this is Drake, one of the biggest artists in the world.
I know he is.
The reason why he came here is because of Cal. The reason why he's only been here twice. The second time the reason why he came here, he said because of Cal. He said because Cal has been with him the whole separate way.
Okay, hey Joe, I don't want to get in an argument, although we're about to get in an argument. It doesn't matter whether Drake said that or not. Kentucky still has an advance in the tournament. So all the Drakes of the world and all of Cal's friends haven't enabled him to get past the first round 2 of the last 3 years.